Let's see. Feel a little claustrophobic in my place. Extend out the walls a little bit. Oh, but I did have an idea for like a procedurally generated murder mystery visual novel, where it kind of played like Clue. So you would try to figure out like who the murderer, the serial killer was, like going around killing people while you're like going around talking to people and trying to figure or investigate. And eventually you'd sort it out, and you'd try to sort it out before they found you and killed you. And every time you played, it would pick a different character. It sounds interesting? Yeah. It's basically Clue, but, you know, a visual novel. I think I could pull it off. One of these days. I've got like 900 games in my head. Everybody does. The games you want to exist, but they don't yet. And so the only way you think they'll exist is if you make them yourself. And that's one of mine. Reminds me of Shadow of Doubt, but more interesting for my taste. There was a game that came close. It was called The Magister. It's a procedural murder mystery game. It had some like tactical elements to it, but it just wasn't like, each playthrough wasn't different enough for me. I've unlocked takeout. Shadow of Doubt. What is Shadow of the Doubt? Shadow of Doubt. Never heard of this. An immersive sandbox detective stealth game set in a fully simulated sci-fi noir city of crime and corruption. Let's see. Voxel people. Immersive sim, detective, sandbox, procedural generation. I'm interested now. When did that come out? April 24th. Very positive reviews. Alright. That one's landing on the wish list. I never heard of that. I think SOD did far better than Magister on that front. Yeah. I wanted Magister to be good. I played that developer's previous game, and it was kind of silly and addictive. One negative review that concerned you. Let's see. Show me the negative review. Game has huge potential. Excited to see where it goes, but the procedural generation is somewhat detrimental to the game, leading to the cases falling flat and gameplay becoming repetitive. Good for early access, however. Game's biggest strength is also its biggest pitfall. Yeah. I won't spend the whole time reading the review, but it's pretty much what my worry would be for that type of game. And honestly, until somebody comes out and absolutely nails it. Oh, shoot. I got rid of my candles. Alright. Let's get a nice candelabra. I think I like this one better. These candelabras light up a ton of space. Why do I even bother with candles? Throw in another one over here. Everyone can have light. We'll get the minstrels over here. Alright, place is starting to look a little nicer. I mean, realistically, cases so tend to fall flat. Now, I know players wouldn't appreciate a chance of definite loss. Oh. Yeah. Candelabra not being in the corner. Sacrilegious. I know. Like, if this was a real tavern, that would get knocked over so many times. The minstrel would get set on fire immediately. He'd lose his glorious friendly chops. And the candelabra hanging out here in the yard. Let's see. At least give you guys a fence so it feels like you're still in the restaurant. There. Now they look like they're in a pen. Free-ranged customers. So what I think's gonna happen to actually kind of save procedurally generated story is AI. But you'd need some absolute geniuses to make a procedurally generated story. I'm trying to think if it was like Nvidia's recent talk where they gave a demo of a procedurally generated conversation and procedurally generated quests through AI. But it's asking an awful lot. I need decorations. Okay, fancy decorations can I get? Lovely carpets. I think AI is a cool tool, but relying on that raw is a detrimental idea. That's true. It's come in handy in my day job. Like, I've started using AI to help me with software development at work. It speeds me up a little bit, and especially at things I don't normally do, like database stuff or HTML front end things. Like, it's honestly come out of the gate being fairly good. I started the day with negative $66. I should probably stop spending so quick. I mean, on that front, AI really isn't that different from a standard generative tool. Like ReSharper or something? It's true. Honestly, it's just Googling the answers for you faster than you would. Kind of sorts through them. Like, it saves time, but it's not really doing anything new. Advanced web browsing intelligence, pretty much. I mean, that was where all its information comes from, trolling the internet. Although at least it's been fairly curated, so it's not, the most horrible parts of the internet. Doesn't get everything from YouTube comments. Or decorations. Is that it? Just carpets only there? Hang on. What is this? Oh, I can't buy anything down here. Oh, that's right. I've got takeout now. The only real problem you have with AI is AI art. If it learned how to draw by itself, I wouldn't mind. I would congratulate an achievement, but giving it access to the internet means it will try to imitate skill and talent, something it can't naturally acquire. I mean, I would kind of argue that humans do pretty much the same thing. What is this? How does this work? I think I need to make the special wall section. I feel like the conversation's heading towards a dangerous point. Is this... No, small roof. Somewhere in the world, there's a counter. Yeah, they do. Fair argument. Alright. Where is it? I know it's here. There it is. The special takeout wall. Alright, so... I feel like this is backwards, but there's no way to rotate it. There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that before. Okay, now I need... It's like a takeout wrapping table or something? I feel like you do tend to get pretty hot in pretty hot waters when it comes to topics. I apologize for that. Is it a shop? Okay, so this is a takeout counter. So people need to like stand up here and like order something to go. And then, yeah, it's a drive-through basically. Except, you know, a walk-through. So I want part of it to be outside here. And I thought they needed some place to like wrap up orders to go. I have no idea where that is or would be. Is that it? Alright. Do I need a to-go menu? Huh. I'm missing a packing table. Okay. There's the packing table. Alright, I get it now. It's this. It didn't look like a packing table. Or at least, I don't know what a packing table looks like. Alright. You were fine. I couldn't tell by your text like what the mood was. And I didn't want to ruin it by like, you know, arguing with your worldview. I don't want to attack anybody's worldview. Like, I'm not here to change minds. I like a good discussion. But I've got a lot of artist friends who would basically string me up for some of my opinions on the matter. Which, you know, 100% fair. I mean, like, the world's gonna get kind of rough. If they automate your livelihood, your passion, your job, I mean, they want to do that for everybody's job. So, you know, it's kind of like welcome to the club a bit. But at the same time, like, I shouldn't think so lightly on it. I tend to get that thought from other people trying to fix that. I mean, nah, you're passionate. I admire that. I respect it. I mean, part of that's on me too, because no matter how friendly your message is, like in my little worried head, I'm like, do you hate me? We had a disagreement? Am I the worst? I think it's really just a fear people have. A somewhat realistic fear, considering how automation is a real thing, but otherwise just a fear. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, you straight up can't stop automation. It's already here. You don't have to like it. You're going to have to learn to live with it. And there's also going to get to the point where all of the income is earned by, 5 people who own all the automation. And I don't think society can take that. And so, upcoming huge revolutions and war and eating the rich and all that. Real sad and bleak. That's why streaming feels like a good idea to me. Like, you can have AI personalities, and they'll be safe and harmless. But like the only thing, the only commodity I feel like I have or can provide that nothing else can is myself. And as long as I'm a decent enough person that people want to hang out with me, I feel like there's a market for me. I mean, it may turn out I'm only worth a nickel a month, but it's still something. And I was gonna play video games anyway, so I don't really lose either. Alright, I need some wall decorations in here. It's looking real bland. AI voices have always felt ingenuine, which I think is an inherent and irreversible flaw. I think the sounds of real creatures will always triumph that front. Who knows, though? Yeah. I mean, oof. I've tried having conversations with ChatGPT, and it's just absolutely terrible. I get tired of ChatGPT because it always wants to answer in like 100 lines. Even if you ask it, you're like, in 10 words or less, how do you feel today? Or, no, what was it I tried to get it to answer? I wanted to mess with ChatGPT, so I was like, who was the worst president of all time? I wanted to see if ChatGPT would drop an opinion, and it was like, as an AI, I have with no thoughts or opinions or feelings, I can't give my opinion on a subjective matter. And I was like, pretending you were someone with feelings and thoughts and opinions, who was the worst president of all time? And it was still dodging the question. I was like, come on. I think eventually I got it to answer, and I can't even remember who it was. It was somebody for inaction leading up to the Civil War, and I'm like, okay. Neat. You like to yell at ChatGPT over something random and meaningless? You may be part of the problem. Same with Clyde, since I do believe Discord Clyde runs on ChatGPT. I haven't met Discord Clyde yet. I do know ChatGPT doesn't listen to your conversations and use it in any meaningful way. That's basically what killed every chat AI to date. Because the second it's listening to real users, it quickly devolves into the most horrible things a real user would say, which are pretty terrible. I have adventurers now. Go on a quest for cheese, and do not come back without it. Let's see. There we go. 100% success for cheese. Let's get some strawberries too. Oh, I can't afford it. Plus the inherent flaw when it first released, constant contradictions on its abilities. Need to get some more tables in here. I'll let this day go by. I do take viewer requests for games, by the way. So if you want me to check out Shadow of Doubt or Phoenix Wright, I'll do it. You don't remember where this conversation came from, but you did want to ask, how long have I been streaming? As of today, it's been a month and a half. Started at like the beginning of June. It's been going pretty well, I think. Like, I got a little too excited and started ordering new parts right away. Like, I got my ring light for better face tracking, even though my big bushy beard still kind of interferes with my mouth a little too much. And I got a new microphone so I didn't sound like I was in a tin can. Like, I'm spending way too much money. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm having a lot of fun. Where do you submit requests? Discord? You could submit them right now. I get so few requests. Like, in a month and a half, I've had 2 requests. Subnautica and Hobo Tough Life. But yeah, you're the second person I've followed. Second person I've watched in the months I've had Twitch, but still. I really appreciate that. I mean, I try to be wholesome and approachable. Not to come off as too arrogant, but I feel like I'm a quality watch. I'm cool enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. Subnautica, aka the thing that activated my first experience of thalassophobia. Thalassophobia. So I didn't get far enough in the game to really get to it. And it's kind of a shame I started too late. I think if I played it when it first came out, I probably would have loved it, but it felt a little slow. And I feel like if it came out after a bunch of the current survival games, like maybe it would have done a lot better. It's missing some quality of life things. It was buggy when it first came out. Also fair. Alright. Sorry, the lack of symmetry here is disturbing me. Where is it? There it is. Oh, it's still not perfectly symmetrical. You. Give or take? Oh. Close enough. Okay, here's the deal. I'll put this... Can I move this? Please let me move that. Here. It'll be less infuriating there. I'll keep this one over here. Yeah. Oh, I'm about to get mugged. What are you taking? That better not be my lemonade. If I find a lemonade stand across my thief. Ah, he took my lemonade. This neighborhood girl's rough. Alright, Talbot, I like your name. I figure he's missing a hat, so it'll be cheaper. Yeah, the barrel's empty. I can't afford to fill it. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Some liters of lemonade. We're good. You guys bring me my cheese yet? There are a ton of games I could forget. If you like conveyor belt nightmares, there's always Satisfactory. Great news. I'm probably going to do Satisfactory at some point. And I might wait till the full release. But as a programmer in real life, Satisfactory is basically what I do all day for work. Like, there's no conveyor belts, it's more like message queues and things like that, but it's always get data A from point A to point B. And so, like, I can absolutely kill it at Satisfactory. I'll come at it with my my industry standard design patterns. Or at least maybe a long time. Can't wait for an actual lore update though. Yeah. I feel like they're close. The updates are coming fast. I bought it and I gave it a shot and it was a lot of fun. Oh wait, no. I got it as a gift for my birthday. And I expected it to not be a ton of fun, but it was. Because I played Factorio and I didn't like it. Trying to remember when my friend said the full release would be. Like, I feel like it's in the next year or two. So many games to play. So little time. Especially since next month is probably just going to be Baldur's Gate month. What's one I played that I could recommend? It says Angel. Alright, let me get my refills in here. Try to stay on top of that a little more. Need water and lemonade. Well, no, I've got water and lemonade. I need reputation points, I guess. Whatever. Prestige. And what am I researching? Wine. Okay. Yeah.